The movie begins with the scene of a dog named Bella. She was an adorable puppy. There is a famous saying, fighting like cats and dogs, as it's the nature of cats and dogs to fight, but that's not the case here. In the first scene, Bella is seen abandoned in the building, where both dogs and cats reside. Surprisingly, cats weren't her enemy, but part of her family. Even though the cats and dogs weren't hurting anyone, one day, 2 officers arrived from the animal control center and took away every member of Bella's dog family. One of the cats among her cat family saved Bella from Animal Control Association. Now, Bella was left all alone, missing her dog's family. The next scene shows Lucas and Olivia, who were 2 animal lovers. They both used to go out of their way to help the stray cats and dogs in the neighborhood. Although humans destroy Bella's family, but Lucas was different. He went to the demolished building every day to feed the homeless cats. One day, Bella ran out to greet them. Lucas and Olivia fell in love with Bella due to her friendly and energetic nature. Lucas even took Bella home so she could accompany his mother while he was away. Bella was great with her job comforting Lucas's mom when she was sad. Bella loved Lucas and her new home. Also, she loved Lucas as her owner. Lucas was such a kind owner and took great care of her. Even he didn't punish her for misbehaving. Bella used to play all day long and seemed too happy there. Time passed by, and Bella grew bigger. One day, Lucas found a letter taped to the door of their house. The letter said that the landlord would visit their house, and it turned out that dogs weren't allowed to stay in the house. Lucas and his mom had no option but to hide Bella at the Veterans Association. Bella considered it a new game, but not a fun one. She was locked in a storage closet. Bella began to bark for Lucas to come back. Everywhere in the building, people could hear the painful bark of Bella. One of the employees there discovered Bella, but instead of throwing her out, he brought her to a group therapy session as a special guest. During the therapy, Bella used her special powers to comfort the veterans who loved her immediately, and used creative ways to help hide her from the doctor. Fortunately, all people there were dog lovers, and weren't afraid to break few rules. Bella considered it an amusement, and an amazing game. One day, Lucas and Olivia were walking. Meanwhile, they saw that Bella's old home was being destroyed, and all the cats were in danger. And the property owner seemed least bothered about a bunch of cats. Lucas and Olivia immediately stopped the demolition. This made the property owner angry. Sometimes, doing the right thing can bring about awful consequences. That night an animal control officer was up at their door, threatening to take away Bella as she was dangerous. This couldn't be a coincidence but a consequence of saving animals. Lucas taught Bella the game so she could run home on her own. One day, Bella found a chance to escape from the window. Lucas eventually found Bella in the street, but animal control wasn't far behind. It was already too late, and Lucas had no choice but to let her go with the animal control officer. Bella wasn't the only dog there. She did everything to get Lucas back, but nothing worked. The next morning Lucas came back for her. He wanted to take her back home, but animal control gave him a strict warning that he won't spare Bella if she were caught again. Lucas gave her to Olivia's relatives, who resided outside the city, to save Bella. As expected, the animal control officer was working for the immoral property owner, but Lucas's scared him into letting Bella leave the city. After an overwhelming goodbye, Lucas handed over Bella to her new owners. Naturally, Bella wasn't able to understand why she was leaving Lucas. She thought it's another game. Olivia's relatives were nice and kind people. They were being kind to Bella as well. They used to give her proper food and took great care of Bella. She too liked her new home, but it wasn't the same. They didn't seem to be like her family. Bella was missing Lucas badly, and thought maybe he sent her away as she didn't play the game of escaping well. When Bella got a chance, she hopped over the fence and managed to run away. She ran a long distance, but as she was out of the city, she couldn't reach Lucas. Although it wasn't possible to reach her old home, she kept going, She hadn't been on her own before, and faced great difficulty surviving in the wild. Now, the tired and hungry Bella had to search for her food and hunt. Finally, Bella arrived in a new town. There she found a new pack. She had fun with her new friends, who taught her the best possible ways to hunt. Bella also got food from some kind-hearted humans, which was a lot easier than chasing rabbits. One day Bella smelled blood, and found a mountain lion killed by the hunters. Bella took all alone an injured mountain lion cub with her to rescue him. Now, Bella had adopted the cub, and used to feed and take care of her. Together they journeyed through the wilderness. With all the experiences, Bella became smart and learned that to survive, she had to get food from humans. As time passed, the cub grew as much as Bella. Bella loved her cub, and would do anything to protect her, even if she had to fight for her. Luckily, the coyotes were chased off by 3 men. When it looked like Bella was about to be reunited with Lucas, the cub accidentally scared the men away. Then, Bella and the cub continued their journey by playing new games and creating new experiences. They were excited to find another dog. After so long, Bella and the dog's barking caused an avalanche while the dog's owner was in the hospital. 2 skiers adopted Bella and a new dog. Her new life wasn't bad. She was warm and had food to eat. One day, 2 men came and took Bella and her new friend back to his owner. Although the dog was happy to see his owner, the owner was a mean old man who didn't care about his dog at all. The old man didn't deserve his dog. Luckily, after a man disowned his dog, the 2 skiers adopted them. Although Bella was happy and found a good home, deep inside, she knew her real home and owner were somewhere else, so again, she ran away. When Bella reached a new town, she was adopted by another old man. Although this old man had nothing except a few clothes, he ensured Bella was never hungry. This old man loved Bella, and was constantly afraid that she would leave him, but in the end, the old man left Bella on her own, chained, and unable to escape due to his love for her. The old man hurt her when he passed away, leaving Bella chained. Bella became weak with thirst and hunger. No longer how long she waited, no one came to find her. She was almost hopeless when 2 kids suddenly encountered her. These kids released Bella from her chain, and she went back in search of Lucas again. In the wild, coyotes began hunting. Although Bella tried to run as fast as she could, she was against many. She was soon surrounded by a pack of hungry coyotes. She tried to fight but couldn't compete with so many enemies when she was alone. Meanwhile, a mountain lion suddenly joined the fight. Yes. This lion was none other than Bella's cub. Bella was so excited to meet one of the family members. This gave her hope that one day she would also be able to meet Lucas too. Bella was interested in introducing her new family to Lucas. Unfortunately, the lion and Bella had to part ways as she had a mission to accomplish. Although it was a difficult decision, they separated and continued their journey. Bella, while crossing a busy road, got an injury. Despite her injury, she continued going. She somehow managed to survive. She was in immense pain but still crossed the roads and boundaries to reach Lucas. With her broken paw, she jumped and ran. Now, she was finally back in front of Lucas's house, but after going inside, she discovered that the home was the same, but the residents were different. Lucas had moved from this place. When she was searching for Lucas in the house members were scared and called animal control. Expectedly, the animal control officer recognized Bella and was about to take her. She somehow managed to escape through the window. She limped to the Veterans Association to find Lucas. At the Veterans Association, many things had been changed. There were many new dogs there, but people there still recognized Bella. They were excited to see Bella and welcomed her home. At last, she was able to meet Lucas. He hadn't forgotten Bella and met her wholeheartedly. Their happy reunion was interrupted by a squadron of police cars in front of the Veterans Association. The animal control officer had called for backup to take Bella as she was dangerous for residents. Luckily, none of the veterans was willing to give up Bella. They all stood up to help her. When all the hope was lost, Bella was saved on a technicality. Although they didn't allow pit bulls, the veterans were a federal property, and the Animal Control Association had no jurisdiction. Thus, the movie ends with Bella back home from where she belonged too. Lucas and Olivia hadn't forgotten her, and they kept her belongings. A happy and touching ending. Bella's journey back home took her more than 2 years, but despite all the hardships she encountered, her loyalty took her back to her loved ones. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned, as we will come up with much more new and exciting movie recaps like this. Till then, goodbye.